Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. With you, as always, myself, Bob, and got my brother with me, Mr. Scott Tripp, aka the Crypto Beast. As you guys know by now, I do some of the admin work over here at BigONE. Scott handles the social media. We both like to take a little time out of our day, kind of go through some of some of the stuff we see going on in the crypto market and bring it to your attention and see what you guys think about it. But before we get started, as always, we like to check in with Scott, kind of see the sentiment. He has a new look today, guys. So if you don't recognize him, it's okay. So this new look must be new sentiment. Let's see what he got.
Yeah, I feel a tiny bit bullish. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I mean, that's fair, right? This is really good. I mean, we've been talking about it for over the last week that, hey guys, if you stare at the enough red candles, that it'll eventually turn green. And my theory has been never proven wrong. In fact, guys, if you look at the market today, it's actually green. So if you do stare at enough red for long enough, it will turn green. So let's stay positive and try to keep these vibes flowing, right? But without further ado, we'll jump right into the crypto news today. My first article is going to be coming from Cointelegraph. The headline reads, Litecoin is finally launching its major Mimblewimble upgrade. So privacy opt-ins are coming to Litecoin, even as regulators continue to scrutinize anonymity boosting protocols. So after 2 years of development, Litecoin has finally launched this highly anticipated upgrade, opening the door to more privacy-oriented transactions on the network. So the Mimblewimble integration to Litecoin came by the way of the Mimblewimble extension block, so also known as the MWeb, which allows the network's users to opt in to confidential transactions. So MWeb lead developer David Birkin, who was assigned and sponsored by the Litecoin Foundation, said the upgrade improves Litecoin's viability as a fungible currency that can be used for everyday transactions, pay employees' salaries, and even purchase real estate. So, yeah, I mean, this is going to be super exciting for some of the Litecoin people, because this is going to give them access to the likes of privacy coins, and put them on different ledgers. They'll be able to support Monero, they'll be able to support Zcash, they'll be able to support Dash. So this is pretty cool, where it seems like a lot of people are shifting towards that regulation. I think me and you talked about it a few weeks ago, Scott. You're always going to have these the old crypto, what we call punks now, like the crypto punks. Well, I think we call it degen now, but back then it was the crypto punks. And these guys were like, the founders of all of this, the beginning of these digital assets that we take part in today. So it's good to see, like, even as everybody's talking about regulation, you still have some of the building protocols still focusing on that privacy aspect, because at the end of the day, I think that's one of the things that we were trying to push for in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. This is kind of interesting. I know we talked about this bill previously in the past and how it could be a detriment to cryptocurrency. So provision in House bill allowing Treasury Secretary to block international crypto transactions to be removed. An agreement to remove a provision in U.S. House of Representative bill giving the Treasury Secretary the ability to block international crypto transactions has been reached. Representative Jim Hines, who introduced the provision, confirmed the agreement in a tweet saying, "Thank you for working with us on this. Good outcome." So that's amazing that they're able to actually take that step and do that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one step to many. I mean, I think a lot of the news that we have been seeing, we've been trying to not report most of it. It's been like a lot of FUD coming from the media, and now we're starting to see a reverse in that trend, and you're starting to see like them being able to push the market down with bad media, buy the dip, and then push the market back up with good media, right? So, and now you're starting to see different laws with different regulators and things of that nature come out as well. But going over to my second article is actually coming from Reuters.com. And in their future money section, the headline reads, Jamaica digital currency due for national rollout in coming months. Okay, so we're going to jump a little bit into this. An article is coming from Kingston. Jamaica will roll out its digital currency across the country in the first quarter of the year as part of the effort to lower transaction costs and provide financial services to citizens who don't use banks. So the Bank of Jamaica said in December that it's completed a pilot project that issued 230 million Jamaican dollars, which is about 1.5 million in US currency, of the new currency as an effort that comes to the heels of a similar project launched by a group of Eastern European nations. So the majority of Jamaicans are finally excluded. A deputy governor with the Bank of Jamaica said for currencies and financial infrastructure. So to get those people into the formal financial system, we decided that the central digital currency would be a good opportunity. So I think this is going to be good for the people that's living in Jamaica. It's going to really cut down on their cost to receive funds from family members abroad in different nations. But I don't see, me personally speaking, not anything to do with BigONE. I don't see the big difference between this and their actual currency that they have now. I think that this, probably save them some printing of money and things of that nature and kind of introduce people into digital currency. But even in the article, they talk about trying to get the people into the formal financial system. But it's going to be a digital currency. I don't think it'll be a cryptocurrency in respect to that. Maybe a new stable currency for them to trade off of there in Jamaica, though. So always good news to see, different branches of government, even if they're not openly accepting the crypto, they're putting something together on the digital currency to give them something stable to trade off of. So still good news for Jamaicans.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So my next article is going to be on Singapore firm uses blockchain to battle counterfeit COVID-19 jabs. Singaporean healthcare service provider Zulig Pharma is using a blockchain-based network to track COVID-19 vaccinations to prevent practitioners from administering expired vaccines. Zulig Pharma says that its new Easy Tracker management system can help prevent the use of improperly stored or counterfeited vaccines by allowing its client to instantly verify the provenance and authenticity of the vaccine via a mobile app. So that's kind of cool. It's just another example of cryptocurrency adoption as a way through blockchain to start pushing everything. So I love that.
Yeah, man. We always talk about how the blockchain is going to revolutionize the future, and I think that's going to yield a go true for a long time. So we'll keep seeing more stuff come out. To go to my last article for the day, it's going to come from BigCoiners.com. The headline reads, "Why Meta joined the board of this crypto protection initiative." So here we go. In an official post, the Crypto Open Patent Alliance, COPA, also known as COPA, has welcomed Meta, previously known as Facebook, to its board. The organization called it the biggest crypto patent commitment to data, as the big tech company joins Coinbase and the Jack Dorsey-led Block. So as the post revealed, the Zuckerberg-led Meta will represent by Shane O'Reilly. As the company's representative, O'Reilly will be in charge of managing Meta's licensing and transactions group. The company has committed to effectively make their cryptocurrency-related patents freely used by everyone. The big tech corporation behind social media, Instagram, and WhatsApp has been making a push into the digital sphere. This rebranding was a part of the effort. Its CEO, Zuckerberg, expects the metaverse to become a part of major future and is looking to become a leader in the sector for the coming decade. So this announcement solidifies their position as probably one of the most important crypto patent alliances, according to COPA. The organization seeks to create an open source focused environment across multiple sectors for people to access core technologies related to digital assets and blockchain. So it looks like they're just teaming up with a protection agency with COPA and patents. So it looks like Meta, them being able to walk into the door. They're like, I've been hitting at this for a while. They're gonna kind of, when these big tech companies get involved in cryptocurrency, guys, you're gonna see them bring a certain form of regulation with them. There is gonna be, like we talk about self-regulation, these big companies will help self-regulate because they're gonna come in with certain levels of security, certain levels of backing that proves who, what they stand for, and lawyers and all of that good stuff. So good news for the people that's going to be, I mean, that holds Meta. I mean, anything to push the digital hemisphere. But when you start seeing these big companies get together, somebody like me, I don't know if they always have the best interest for the massive public, but still bullish news for, crypto overall.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense. Well, and that sounds good. I'm just wondering, like, is he forming a DAO almost with it? That's what it sounds
he's
like.
joining. What? No. He's joining the board of patents for crypto. So Jack Dorsey's on there. He's going to be on there. It's a bunch of it's a few billionaires, and they're the ones that's trying not to push the Web3 initiative. So he's joining that same board that you reported on the other week. When they were trying to slam the Web3. So yeah, they want to keep an open source protocol in a sense because they're going to protect us.
Sure, protect. That is proper. No, they won't. But anyway, whatever. It's all good.
We fine. It's okay.
We have our own thing going on, so it doesn't matter. They can do whatever they got to do, and other people are going to do other stuff. That's what it is. My last topic is going to be on this one. I think this is amazing that these guys are taking this step. Ukraine is going all in on becoming the world's premier crypto superpower. Now the Russian crisis is scaring investors. Ukraine is positioning itself to be the main decentralized finance hub of not just Eastern Europe, but the world as a whole. But now, just 5 months after the government legalized virtual financial assets and began the process of regulating them, conflict at the border has flared up, icing out the country's ambitious crypto plans. But I don't think that's going to be a thing. Like, over time, as things settle down, which I'm pretty sure they will in the next little while between Ukraine, Russia, and everyone else, as soon as it settles down a bit or whatever, then we're going to see them slowly be able to work towards that decentralization. So
yeah, we'll keep our eye out for that. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff coming out of Russia here lately. I told you guys.
Well, that's Ukraine. Ukraine wants to be the crypto power. So they're saying because of what Russia did or whatever, when they were threatening to ban, it actually helped Ukraine in the end with their side of it. So
yeah. No, I mean that's what I'm saying. I don't think we've heard the last of it yet. Russia's going to have their bark back, so to say.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep, like we keep saying, we're going to keep paying attention to this one. I feel like something keep telling me this article, I keep lingering out there. I seen some other things on it today when I was reading about a report earlier, and I was just like, oh, well, fuel for the fire for later. But I just want to see how much more comes out. But I'm glad that you reported on it. But guys, to jump over to the trading view, we're going to look at the total crypto market and always look at a couple of the dominance factors. Today is a pretty good day on the crypto market. It's 1.71 total crypto market cap, 1.71 trillion. The Ethereum dominance, Scott, is back to 18.69. Okay, and the Bitcoin dominance is at 42.55. I think Bitcoin dominance is still a little bit too high. But with this Ethereum dominance starting to rise up into the 18s, if it touches anything near the 19s, I expect a real altcoin surge. And we'll keep paying attention to it. But overall, I think it's pretty good to see the market finally starting to make a little bit of a bounce up from that 1.6 trillion range and getting into the 1.7. But
I must be always, saying hi to you here. Sorry. My good dog barking.
As always, guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll be here all week. We're just getting started, so an early week. We got some exciting Twitter Spaces coming up this week, so if you guys can attend, try to attend. But if not, we'll be here again tomorrow. And guys, like, comment, and share the video with some friends. Till next time.
I'll see you soon.
Peace. Tell Tom I said peace.
Yeah, I will for sure. He needs peace right now.